So I know I'm very stressed out, and it's not just today, it's not just yesterday, it's not just last week, it's not just, hell, even last month, last year, the year before. I mean, it's just nothing but a stress fest for me. I know I've tried different ways to just, well, actually, that it's only one way technically when you think about the fact that I've been wanting to leave my dump for how long now, right? It's just beyond me at this point that I'm still here, and I already have a hard time just trying to relax my mind, and I just can't, dude. I just can't. I'm in a place where I'm just never appreciated like that, never loved like that, and just never praised like that. And I'm not the only one. Ask the almost 20 people that left in 2023 how they felt. Paula told me about her experience there, right? Yet somehow, some way, she was able to be paid 4 more. How much was I paid in 2023? I think I was 16.50. I think. Yeah, I think I was still 16.50 at the time, or 16 an hour. But I do remember, frankly, it was 16.50, and Paula was what? Like, I think Paula was already 17 an hour at that time, and it was only her 4th year. So she got paid that much, in only 4 years of her experience in that dump. Meanwhile, my career, my job as a supposed career job, which in this case it never has been, right? I only get paid through at that time, 11 years, only $16.50. It's not fair, dude. That just goes to show you it's another main reason why I feel like crap. All the hard work that I've done. Sometimes, like a lot of times, I feel I've what's that word? I've been proactive at a lot of the stuff that I do because I know the routines are pretty much the same, and I just know what to prepare ahead of time, and I have my skills. I have my lightning speed and all that. None of that even gets praised one bit. No, again, I get spurts of praise, but it's not enough for me to ever get any kind of recognition. Just to advance my employment, to improve my employment value, and even my profession as a graphic designer. Nothing like that. Well, let's look into this topic right here, because I'm going to go specifically on what would have happened if I still had this Knott job as a park services attendant. Now, again, it's a blue-collar job. It's those kind of jobs where it's considered manual labor, right? Mostly like mobile jobs. It involves a lot of a lot of physical movement, like that of a warehouse job and all that. Dishwashing. So in this case, I wonder what would have happened if I lasted this job in 13 years. I just wonder how it would have been. Would have, could have, should have. Without question, I think I would have gotten so much more out of it than I would out of my dump. Now, I know people listening to this video, especially my remaining friends, are gonna think that I sound crazy, but I'm saying it with a straight face that I'm gonna get more out of this job than I would in my current job as a fake graphic artist. Why? Because for one, it is a theme park that I'm working in, and two, my job role involves a lot of customer service. I'll give you that example again of just being able to entertain guests and making them feel like, they making them praise me, right? Making them feel entertained. That it's part of my job as a park services attendant to just keep not only am I just doing my duties, but just out there, you got guests asking me questions. Hey, where's the restrooms at? Hey, where's this restaurant at? Hey, where's this show at? Hey, how much is this? How much is that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about a job that deals with customer service. Guest service, customer service. I would love that. It makes me feel like I'm dealing with a lot of people in general, despite various moods, good, bad, confusing, stressful, right? That's what I love about a job like that. So to me, having already said this as one of the factors, it's one of the main reasons why I would get more out of that park services attendant job than I would in my fake graphic artist job here in this office, in this small private company that I'm in. I mean, make no mistake, dude. Like my job as a park services attendant, another thing that I love is that every single day is different. I get random days off, like I said. I touched on it in a video yesterday about that, right? So to me, that's a big plus on my end, because it'll make my day, it'll make my every single day different. I mean, there's never going to be any slow days, and when the days do get slow, they're not going to be the kind of slow that my dump is, right? I mean, hell, Paula has already experienced some slow days in her current job, and she told me it's quote unquote never slow like my like that dump is. And I bet you she's right about that. Look at JP, who came in who literally only lasted a month in that dump. Said it was dead. He came in around the time when inflation was skyrocketing, and when he was there, it's like he was part of that sales team that just got berated by its own sales management about not putting enough effort into the sales, outgoing calls because they're not doing enough. And I'm like, they just never seem to blame anything else other than the sales team, because that's what happens. You get so much blame deflecting, and I'm part of the blame deflecting, as far as being unfairly treated, being like, it's always like, so when I try to explain certain things, like, they just never understand where I'm coming from, right? I was like, come on, dude. This is why I blame my dump for my failures. This is why I blame my dump for my constant regression as a person. I'm not gonna blame that on myself. And if I get in a new job and this continues to happen, then ultimately I will blame myself. All right. But until then, I won't know, because I'm still in this dump. So people can feel how they feel, especially my ex-close friends, that, oh yeah, well, that's you, that's your action, this and that. Especially Andrew, who has been notoriously critical of my actions, that he completely disagrees with my reasoning and all that. I know my family is getting concerned too, because they've always seen me miserable. Well, until I get a new job, I mean, hell, it would have been different if I was in like a bunch of new jobs, like in a bunch of new jobs, and I'm still like this. Then yeah, ultimately that will be on me, because my attitude wouldn't have changed. But until then, I still only have this one quote-unquote real job, even though my last job, which was like, what, 2 decades ago, is also considered a real job. I mean, they're going to have to wait and see. That's all they can do. Until then, they'll go ahead and believe, what they see. So, look, man, as for my Knott's job, like, I would have gotten more out of it, and I would have still felt happy and normal, that even if I'm having problems at home or whatever, like, this kind of job would serve as a good distraction, you know, just because I'm moving around a lot. Like, every single task that I do, I'm moving around a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it's a kind of job that, you know, I would appreciate just having, for the sake of, you know, just like that promotion that I got from, you know, just before I left my you know, my job at Knott's. I mean, think about that. That speaks high volumes. For me to get a promotion as, I think, a shift leader, that speaks volumes. So when that happens, and if I last, like, you know, let's say like a full 13 years, like I said, another thing I would have got out of it is, like, if I was to get promoted as a shift leader there, man, boy, I'm just I would feel like, you know, already the best version of me. And who knows, I might get more, I might get something that may just be just as big as that or whatever. You know, I know I'm definitely gonna get more praise from just being in there. Like, it's almost like a monthly bonus, something I wish this dump would have. But, you know, everybody is so poor because of this clown that's running this dump, and still underpays everyone to this day, despite, you know, this dump being a high turnover rate, and almost 20 people left in 2023 and all. But, you know, I'm just saying, if I lasted 13 years in my Knott's product services attendant, you know, for sure that I'm gonna get more praise, you know, more love. I'll get more things out of it, and who knows, like, maybe one or more promotion. I mean, I don't know, one or more kind of recognitions. It's some, like, anywhere else, but this dump, I will definitely get something more for my hard work and, you know, working smart as well. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get to my dump right now. So peace. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.